Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the FMB Betting Show. UFC 247. God, if you would ask me, I probably would have guessed 242. My mind is a blur after Super Bowl week. Your boys are struggling here, but we're gonna power through it and get you some much-needed winners.
I'm good now. I wasn't good for a few days, but you're on the withdrawal stage of that.
Yeah, I feel like my body is just kicking its own ass because it wants
Booze.
It wants alcohol. Yeah, it's a disease. It really is.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't have a whole lot on this card. I have three
The
picks.
lines are terrible. I have something in my eye, and I swear to God.
Oh shit! It's like I don't want to do the real weird thing and grab it, but it's like a hair. Yeah. No.
Okay. It's out of my eye at least. Okay. Can resume.
Okay. So I have three fights that we're betting in. How many you got?
I got 2 fights, 3 bets.
All right. Well, I'll go first then. My first one's coming all the way in the co-main event. You got to go with your girl, Valentina Shevchenko. Now, I am not taking her for the minus 850 or whatever astronomical price that is. I'm going with by decision at minus 145. I think at the end of the day, this is going to be a super boring fight. Like I said, I think in the last Caitlin Chokagian fight, if there was a bet to see if this would be boring as fuck, you hammered that bet. I just don't think she's going to be able to beat Valentina, and that Polish girl's going to be dancing her ass off in that octagon later that night.
Yeah, I'm also going to jump to the co-main event, and I'm going to have the balls that you don't, and I'm just going to take the 850. There's no way she loses.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say have the balls that I don't take Chokagian, which I've been like, all right, that's...
No, that's the sign of a mentally ill person.
Yeah.
No one should be betting on Caitlin Chukagian's fight. There is literally nothing that Caitlin Chukagian does that is better than the worst thing that Valentina does. It's just that she doesn't hit as hard. I don't know. Has Caitlin Chukagian ever knocked someone out?
No. I don't know that for sure, but
I know
like
that for sure.
my gut is telling me absolutely that's a no.
Yeah, it cannot possibly be true. So she can't knock somebody out. Everybody wants to be clam riding her for training with John Danaher. I'm not in. Like she's not GSP. She's not Gordon Ryan. She's not what's his name? Gary Tonin. It's just she's beating now. Like her last fight, JoJo Calderwood she's definitely good. I don't want to say that she's completely crushing cans, but it's almost like when Jessica I was bitching for a while when she's like, I'm on a 3-fight winning streak, and it was kind of to the tune, you are barely winning. Like you were doing the absolute minimum of look better than the opponent, and I don't buy into if you want to convince me that you can beat Valentina Shevchenko, you need to do more than like look like you barely won, or you need to do something more than. Yeah, I guess you scored more points. Like there needs to be some emphatic finishes.
Yeah. People
need bodies need to be hitting the floor. If I need to think that, or it's just got to be an absolute clinic to the point where you're just like, I think Chukagian could go up weight, down weight. She could fight She could fight Cyborg and Nunez at the same time. Technician. None of that is true. Nothing matters. Valentina's stronger. She's faster. She's got more punches in the arsenal. I'm going to even say go so far as to say her ground game is legitimate worlds better. Don't care who Caitlin Chukagian's been training with. I don't think we're going to see anything surprising in this fight. I'm just laying the number because if she knocked her out, I wouldn't even be in the least bit shocked.
Yeah, no, I think emphatic would be a very hard way to explain Caitlin's game in any capacity, and that just says how much of a sucker that I am because when I saw that clip on the embedded, I'm like, oh, she trains with Danaher? I didn't know that information. Maybe things could get a little funky on the ground. Nope, that's Vegas doing its thing. They know exactly what the plans to get us to bet the other way.
That's the smoke and mirrors right before the card disappears.
Exactly. So don't hate that at all. Let's go Valentina. Next up, I'm going to the main event, which is super scary for me. We were talking about this earlier today. For some reason, this just has that feeling like, is Dominic Reyes going to be the one to slay the dragon? It's like the person you would least expect. Like, I know Dominic Reyes, he's been knocking some people out, but just in the grand scheme of things and what John Jones has built, it just seems very weird that Reyes would be the one to do it, which petrifies me. But because I'm so scared, I'm betting the opposite. I'm going John Jones, TKO, plus 235. Because every time you doubt John Jones, when I was having my doubts against him versus DC in the comeback, he comes back and he just surprises us. It's just whenever I feel like he knows the rumor mill is going one way, he does just enough to shut us up and then rebuilds the haters. There's not enough going on right now. I think he's going to jack himself up and then really get the money fights going. So TKO line, I'm thinking second round.
Okay, interesting. All right, so my lock of the week and last pick both come in the same fight. This is, I don't even know if this is on the main card. I want to believe it is, but I'm not for sure. Derek Lewis, Ilir Latifi. First of all, lock of the week is going to be Derek Lewis at minus 215, I think he is closing at. Or, well, not closing, but about to close at. If you look at these two stand next to each other, it is cartoonish. Like, Derek Lewis is...
Do you know Latifi's height?
Yeah, 5'8".
5'8". I saw that.
Henry Cejudo might be taller than him.
Okay, let's not get disrespectful here. He's not 5'2".
I don't see... Derek Lewis is so much bigger, and Derek Lewis's ability to, against far bigger guys, just randomly stand up out of takedowns gives me every faith in the world that even if Latifi were to somehow take down Derek Lewis, there is nothing to suggest that Derek Lewis can't literally just sit back up and just stand up. And then on the feet, 5'8" against Derek Lewis, and this is going to be... There's no way he can even reach his head, right?
I mean, that's my lock, too. I just throwing that out there. I have 2 on this. Just for everything you said, and with the athleticism thing, Derek Lewis is able to just little boy, grown-ass man at, 265. He's a fat guy, but he's also,
an athlete.
A super athlete. He's like Vince Wilfork. Where it's like, he's one of those O-linemen that could also run routes and just do these ridiculous shit that you wouldn't expect in his frame at all. And so I just don't think a smaller opponent coming from 205, your best bet, and even if Latifi tries to wrestle and take him down, I think it's just the size disparity. He's just going to fucking pick him up like a child and just throw him the other side until he runs back at him and he knocks him clean out. So
yeah, and then my third pick is the knockout by minus 145.
That's where we differ. I have him as just a little half a unit. I'm going by decision.
Yeah, I don't care what it is, but I just think Ilir Latifi notoriously has no cardio. That guy, the Volkan Ozdemir fight I was laughably on the wrong side of that, where he had 2 good exchanges in him, and then hands were literally at his knees, gasping for air. Now, Derek Lewis also doesn't have great cardio, but Derek Lewis lives in the no cardio zone. When he runs out of gas, that's where he finds his big punches. We've seen it time and time again, the comeback KO from Derek Lewis. So I feel very comfortable in... Imagine what Derek Lewis on a full gas tank can do to Ilir Latifi, who's got his hands on his knees. It's all Derek Lewis. All gas, no brakes. That's it. Lock it up. Rub it down. This is a pretty simple one to bet. The lines on this card are absolutely atrocious. You got to be really fucking now, says the guy who went 850 on Valentina. But you can't find anything that's not minus 300 on this mess.
What's the line on the Derek Lewis by TKO?
Minus 145.
Okay. See, there's definitely a better chance that he finishes and then go to decision, but when I saw it jump out at me at almost plus 500 odds, I'm like, I'll sprinkle a little decision, just because his last fight he ended a
little
decision.
Flavor. Give it a little flavor.
Exactly. Either way, we can't both be wrong if Derek Lewis pulls off a win, unless, do you have him by TKO or submission?
TKO.
So if he gets a submission, then...
Oh, yeah, because that's going to happen.
That's actually some pretty good advice for you, because that is such an MMA gambling thing for us to happen. And for us to both have Derek Lewis either by decision or TKO, and then he pulls off a rolling Kimura or some shit. Which
I'm gonna eat a shoe if Derek Lewis pulls off a rolling Kimura.
We're holding him to that. We're gonna go to the Foot Locker.
A rolling Kimura.
Rolling Kimura. I might tweet at Derek Lewis because he seems like the type that just would do that to make one lucky fan happy. But those are our picks for this week. Not sure I'll be watching along with all of them. I'll try to catch the main event because you gotta support your boys John Jones, and I'll probably have some live action on this. So
you gotta support cocaine. If anything.
Exactly, we gotta keep the economy and the business rolling. So tweet us your picks. You can find us at Below the Belt MMA on Twitter. You can also find me at Broliva and Nick at _a_guy_in_a_gi.
And guys, please pray for Dylan Dennis. He's going through a hard time right now.
Yes, our I was gonna say our brother in arms needs us, but I couldn't even get that out the straight.
He does,
but he does need our help, guys. So until next time, peace out.